Pucker up, because The Kissing Booth is back in business. The sequel brings back the original cast, including the 80s icon Molly Ringwald as Lee and Noah's mother, for a second round of the provocative lip-locking adventure. This time, things are just as complicated, if not more so. You may think you know the whole story of The Kissing Booth, but there's so much more to it than meets the eye. Here's what you need to know before you watch the sequel. In case you missed the first one, or it's just been a while since you've watched it, here's a brief refresher. Elle Evans and Lee Flynn have been best friends since the day they were born. Literally.
That's me, Elle Evans. And the smelly, less cute baby right next to me, that's my best friend Lee.
The two have shared an inseparable brother-sister bond ever since they were both born at the same time in the same hospital. Part of that long-lasting friendship is based on a list of rules they follow, which were created when they were little kids. One of the biggest rules Elle is expected to stick to? That'd be number 9. Relatives of your best friend are totally off limits, especially if that relative happens to be Lee's totally hot older brother Noah. That's where The Kissing Booth begins. As the story unfolds, Elle finds herself crushing on Noah pretty hard, and he starts paying attention to her too. But Noah is a real ladies' man, and that's not really Elle's cup of tea, to say the least. On the surface, they're an improbable mismatch. But when Elle and Lee come up with the idea to run a kissing booth at a high school fundraiser, Elle experiences her first kiss with none other than Noah. Sparks fly, and soon Elle and Noah are sneaking around behind Lee's back. It's a big secret to keep from your best friend, and when Lee eventually catches them canoodling, his relationship with both Elle and his brother implodes.
This is all your fault, Kissing Booth.
But of course, love conquers all. When Lee realizes that Elle and Noah truly care for each other, all is right in the world again. That is, until Noah moves cross-country for college while Elle finishes up high school, leaving the big question hanging: will their love survive a long-distance relationship? The Kissing Booth is based on a best-selling book of the same name by Beth Reekles, who first published the young adult novel on story-sharing platform Wattpad in 2010 at the age of 15. It became so popular that Random House picked it up and professionally published it in 2012. At just 17 and still in high school herself, Reekles signed a 3-book deal with the high-profile publisher, which released Rolling Dice and Out of Tune in addition to The Kissing Booth. While Reekles has been featured on The Today Show and won several awards, writing still remains a thriving career for the 25-year-old literary sensation. The Kissing Booth is planned to be a 4-book series, and 2019 saw the publication of Reekles' first non-young adult book, It Won't Be Christmas Without You. Reekles continues to post new content on her personal blog and Wattpad page, so if you're in love with all things Kissing Booth, that's probably the best place to check. Writer, director, and producer Vince Marcello got his start writing and directing short films. He moved up the Hollywood ladder when he worked on the 2009 revival of the 1970s children's show The Electric Company, which starred a then relatively unknown William Jackson Harper and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Marcello next got involved in the popular American Girl film franchise, directing 4 installments in between other films like Nickelodeon's Liar Liar Vampire. He also saw major success with his teleplay for Teen Beach Movie, a 2013 Disney Channel film that broke viewing records. That year, it became the second most watched TV movie on cable ever. With the Kissing Booth series, Marcello swung for the fences by writing, producing, and directing both films. With all the kissing in the first movie, it's no wonder everyone came down with a case of sequelitis. The Kissing Booth 2 picks up 1 month after the ending of the original. It's senior year for Elle and Lee, and they're closer than ever. And like most high school seniors, they need to decide where they're going for college. Ever since they were little, Elle and her best friend Lee have planned to go to the University of California, Berkeley, where their moms became BFFs. That would make Elle's decision pretty simple, right? Well, wrong. That's because Elle has been counting the days since Noah left for Harvard, and the two of them have been doing the long-distance relationship thing. And here's where things start to get complicated for Elle, Lee, and Noah.
Maybe you can come to school here with me.
This is definitely a problem. Oh boy.
Meanwhile, Elle discovers that Noah has been hanging out with a college co-ed. And back at Elle and Lee's high school, there's a new dude, Marco. He's charming, handsome, and has a killer bod. And he's spending time with Elle. What's it all mean? Find out when The Kissing Booth 2 drops on July 24th.
The Kissing Booth is open for business! Again!
Thanks for watching. Click the links in our video to watch more from Netflix Film Club. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.